Good day, fellow observers. Today we are going to do a Popeyes test, and it's gonna be an 11-minute drive, 2 miles. Let me activate FSD. So FSD is activated and it's making a left turn. Okay, so it's starting to move, as you can see, with the steering wheel. Okay, so it should be moving now. Alright, so maybe I should disengage here and drive it just right out of here and then activate. So we are activated and now we are at an all-way. Okay, so alright, there's a bump here.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 65th Street.
Okay, we have another all-way here. Alright, good. Okay, so we are inching forward. Okay, all-way, good. Alright, very nice. Okay, now let's see here.
Now
this
turn
is a stop.
right onto 65th Street.
This is a stop that prior versions sometimes have a problem, but I guess there's not much of a traffic here, so this will most likely be just a straightforward right turn. So we are waiting for a green light on this side so that we could go forward. I mean, continue this right turn. Okay, now we are at a green, so we are starting to move. Good. I was about to press the accelerator, but I didn't have to, which is nice.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Woodside Avenue.
So we are going straight here.
Now turn left onto Woodside Avenue.
Okay, turning left. Okay, this is a straightforward left.
Now turn right onto 65th Place.
So making a right here. Alright, that was quick, that was reasonable.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Queens Blvd.
Okay, so this intersection here, prior versions had a problem. Sometimes it passes depending on the traffic, sometimes it doesn't, because it makes a left turn.
Now turn left onto Queens Blvd.
But there are incoming vehicles still, so that wasn't a good time to turn. So here, let's see. We're making a left turn here. Alright, now we are... Okay, so I have to press the accelerator a little bit because I'm blocking the cars. Okay, good. So the accelerator was just to guide, but still it's a human intervention. But I think that's still reasonable with the fact that it was able to make the left turn smoothly. So I heard that there was a chime. I think that was a speed limit camera up ahead. And see, this is a good question, right? Like, I'm not sure what's the answer to this. So if you know, please drop a comment below. Like, does FSD account the camera chime? So that means there's an incoming camera up ahead, and then you have an auto speed limit setting, because sometimes even though it's an auto speed limit setting and there's a camera, it still goes over the speed limit. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I didn't get any tickets for that before. Like it went over like somewhere around like 28s, 30s. So yeah. All right. So we just made a lane change here. It's a good lane change, smooth. And we're going back here just to pass the truck, I suppose. So I think that's a good move. Okay, there's another chime. So it's right here. Oh, not yet here. It's after this incoming light. Okay, so there's a speed camera here. See, we're at a 26, but we're in auto speed setting. So yeah, that's my question.
Feet, bear right to stay on Queens Blvd.
Okay, so after this light, this is where sometimes all of the
now
FSD
right
versions
to stay on
fail.
Queens Blvd.
And we just passed, and okay, so it didn't know. Didn't know. Yeah, it wasn't able to make a right here. So that's interesting for 12.5. And now let's just see where FSD will take us. Because if you're here on Queens Blvd, it's kind of hard to get to this
left
lane
onto Grand Avenue
and still reach Popeyes. So there must be a U-turn somewhere here. Alright, so we are moving forward.
In 500 feet, take the Queens Blvd ramp on the right.
Okay, let's see this. Okay, so we're at a green and it's about to make a lane change here. Okay, could have made a lane change right about now. Good.
Now take the Queens Blvd ramp on the right.
So I just saw a warning, pay attention on the road, because I was looking at my my rear view on the right. Side mirror on the right, I mean. Okay, so we're exiting here. We are going around to the left. Okay, looks clear. Okay, I think we have some space. Good. Now, see, we cannot make a left turn here. Okay, good. It recognized that we can't. So it's gonna be moving forward on this, passing this light, and then make a left after that. So it's good that it knows. Okay, so we are at a green now. We are...
In 500 feet, turn left onto Elliot Avenue. Then turn left onto Queens Blvd.
Okay, so we are to make 2 left turns here.
Now turn left onto Elliot Avenue.
Alright, so good recognition of the pylons, like the vertical poles there. Okay, so now we're turning left.
Now turn left onto Queens Blvd.
Okay, I don't know where it should make a left. We should have been on this left side. So I want to see what FSD will do. Okay, now we're at a green. So maybe I will disengage here. Alright, so I'm disengaging here because we're at a green and we're a bit of a loss here.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Junction Boulevard.
So that's the first disengagement for at 12.5. It was good that
Now turn right onto Junction Boulevard.
it was able to make the initial nav to redirect itself to the destination, but it was not enough. It got lost on the left turn to Queens Blvd. So I'm just gonna manually drive over and then I'm going to activate now.
Now turn left onto Horace Harding Boulevard.
Okay, so let's see if FSD can take over from here. Now this is a busy intersection and we are supposed to make a left turn, but we're not able to. Okay, so I'm disengaging again because we are not sure if we could make it, and FSD was kind of antsy with that. So I am manually driving again. So by the way, this intersection is always busy, whatever time that you're on here. So now I'm just gonna make a left turn here and activate FSD. Alright, I'm manually pressing the accelerator now because FSD is very slow and there's a bus behind us. Okay, good. Okay, good recognition here that it needs to be on this side of.
In 500 feet, turn left onto 57th Avenue.
Okay, now we go straight.
Now turn left onto 57th Avenue.
Okay, we make a left here. Okay, good, good.
In 500 feet, turn left onto 92nd Street. Now turn left onto 92nd Street.
Okay, so we're making a left here. Good, good.
In 500 feet, turn right to take the Queens Blvd ramp.
Okay, so now let's see if we are gonna make it to the destination this time. So we're past this light and making a right on the next one.
Now turn right to take the Queens Blvd ramp.
Okay, good. We are at a flashing red. Okay, we should just go ahead. Okay, nice. Alright. Okay, good. Good, good. Okay, now we're making a right turn here. And I'm just checking the nav. Okay, let's see here. Alright, good. So I want to see what route it will take, because Queens
In
Boulevard
500 feet, take the Queens Boulevard ramp on the left.
Queens Boulevard has some special rules. So let's see. Okay, good, good.
Now take the Queens Boulevard ramp on the left.
Okay, now we're taking the ramp. Okay, good. Okay, so we're at a stop. I have to press forward because
Now make a U-turn at 57th Avenue.
yeah, we cannot do that coming from here. So this will, FSD will need to recalculate here. So guys, we are testing 12.5 here to the test with a street
Now
driving.
bear right to stay on Queens Boulevard.
So if we still miss this next redirection, I might have to manually disengage and drive to the destination. But let's give this one last chance
Now
here.
bear left to stay on Queens Boulevard.
Okay, good.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn at Grand Avenue to stay on Queens Boulevard.
Okay, now it recognizes this. Okay.
Now make a U-turn at Grand Avenue.
Okay, so far it's good. It is good. Okay, we are at a green arrow here, so we should get moving. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice U-turn. Okay, good. Okay, good. I think it's about to redeem itself here. Let's see. Once you're here on this lane, there's no reason to get lost towards Popeyes. Okay, so we're at a green now.
In 500 feet, turn right. Then you will arrive at your destination.
Okay, good. So in 500 feet, we are turning right. I want to see where where FSD will stop. Is it gonna go into the parking lot or just on the side street?
Now turn right.
Oh snap, it's making a right turn. Okay, good. Other previous tests actually don't go in here. So this is the first time FSD is coming in here, so this
Now
is
you
good.
have arrived at your destination.
Okay, so I'm just going to disengage here because our session is now over. So I just want to give my takeaway. So pretty much it was an interesting FSD drive. 12.5, I'm seeing that it could still make some adjustments. I mean, it could still miss directions, but what I'm seeing is that it has a higher probability of able to redirect itself or self-correct. Although earlier, so I'm just starting from where we left, the stop signs were good. It was able to adjust on waiting for a green light for a stop sign, and that was nice. And also when we were making a left turn to Queens Boulevard, I had to manually press the accelerator and also just to nudge it a bit, and then it made the left turn fine, but I had to press it for a bit. And also there was this question about the speeding camera chime and auto speed limit setting. So that was an interesting take there, like what happens if auto speed is saying like 30 or 28 miles, but then the speed limit is 25 and you have a speed camera. That's kind of the variables that I was trying to observe. So sometimes it goes over, auto speed goes over 20, 27, 28. And yeah, I guess the answer is right there, like it goes over. It doesn't slow down on speed cameras. So let me know what your thoughts are on that too. And also it missed the bare right, so that was previous versions. I think some versions are able to pass, but this time around it wasn't, and so it had to redirect itself. The navigation had a U-turn recalculation, which is good, but it went to the left turn towards the opposite end of Queens Blvd, but it didn't go to the left turn ramp, so it missed it. And when the green light happened, I had to disengage because it froze on a green light. So I had to manually drive and then made a left turn to, I believe that was Junction Blvd, and then I activated FSD there. So I disengaged when it missed the left turn, right? And also once I went to Junction Blvd to the left for a left turn, I had to disengage once again because it was not sure of when to make that left turn, and also there's a lot of traffic, there are incoming traffic, and so I just had to disengage and manually make that left turn. And after that left turn, I activated FSD again, and then I had to press the accelerator manually because FSD was very slow to pick up speed and there was a bus right behind us, and so I had to press accelerator at that time. And then we went again to another redirection sequence. We're supposed to not cross the double solid yellow line, which FSD followed, but the nav is saying to go cross that, make a U-turn from there, but because there's a left turn bay there, but turns out you can't because of the double line, and we had to make another recalculation there. FSD went forward and made a legit U-turn coming from the left turn bay on the few lights down from the solid line intersection. So I was ready to halt the test and just go to Popeyes and drive manually, but FSD was able to make a left turn and then U-turn towards the opposite side of Queens Blvd, and that kind of hit the right lane towards Popeyes. And so here we are. And yeah, those are my takeaways, and it was pretty good. I think 12.5, again, I've said this, it misses directions, but I think the likelihood of getting the recalculations and executing them, I think, is higher than previous versions, and I think it has more confidence on the road in terms of lane changes. So I think that's very good to know and to observe. And yeah, so that is it for today. If you find this video helpful or of value, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.